guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sonal and this is my handsome 2-month-old little dude, Ayaansh. Through this channel, I would be sharing my experiences and learning as a new mom. In my last video, I posted about books for newborn early development. If you haven't checked that, link is in the description below. In today's video, I would be discussing about tips and tricks for DIY photographing your newborn at home. But before I begin, I would request you to please like and subscribe my channel and follow me and Ayaansh at our Instagram handle. So basically, first background. Ayaansh was born in March amidst all this Corona pandemic where everything was just shut down and we didn't have much support either as none of our family members could travel. But I and my husband realized that we would not want to miss on the opportunity of having the beautiful memories that you store in form of newborn photographs. So we did photo shoot our newborn at home itself and the results really came out well. So in my today's video, I'm just having a walkthrough to the process I followed to photograph Ayaansh. Hope you find it useful. I would be covering two photo shoot. One is the milk bath photo shoot that I did on his 2nd month birthday and the other one is the moose basket photo shoot that I did on his 1st month birthday. Before I begin, there are two disclaimers. I and my husband both are not at all photographers. Most of the photographs that you see are basically just out of our iPhone XS. And they are not even edited yet because basically I didn't get time with Ayaansh with me all the time, but I do plan to edit them in future. I had posted a few of the pics on our Instagram handle and I would be posting more of the pics from the photo shoot over the week, so do check them there. The second disclaimer is that I did not try any of those difficult studio poses or digital background as such. So basically in this video, I would not be covering the camera basics or the poses. In both the photo shoot, the basic arrangements were same. So I would just have a walkthrough of the basic arrangements that I did. First, for location, we chose our living room basically for 3 reasons. First, a good enough space to work around while photographing Ayaansh. Second, a good natural sunlight source through the big doors to the balcony. And third, basically a place where we could leave the setup for a prolonged time. With Ayaansh, we basically ended up shooting him in odd hours and even the next day. So that brings me to the second recommendation. Please do have some external source of light as well because bulbs are unpredictable. I used these studio lights from AliExpress that came really cheap at around $11 each. And I also had newer tripod with the mobile stand and the Bluetooth controller. These came really handy while photographing the bug. All equipments that I talk about in this video, I would be linking those in the description below. Most of the things that I used were in and around my house. So I would also be linking few of the alternative things you can use in the description. Next, I set up this room temperature a little higher than I usually have my living room at because most of the photographs that I took of Ayaansh were in minimal clothes. Also, I researched well in advance about all the poses that I would like to photograph Ayaansh in and made a folder in my phone itself. It was easier to communicate to my husband who was helping me with the photographs. That brings me to the another recommendation. Please do have one more person while photographing if you are a newbie photographer like me, because the safety of the newborn is really important. And although I was pretty sure of the poses that I wanted, I kept clicking even between transitioning those poses because from my personal experience after the photography session, we really treasured all those beautiful expressions he had, like yawning, being fussy even, and even the weird postures he had because you know bubs look beautiful in whatever they do. And another thing was that my husband made sure that we clicked a few photographs with us in the photographs. Here I want to make another tip to you that please do keep a change of dress ready because you would want to treasure the memories of photographing your bub yourself and you would love the photographs of your bub in your arms. Keep the setup ready and do click a few pictures of the setup with a soft toy in place of your bub to make sure that everything is working well and all the equipments, the lighting, the settings, everything is fine even before you bring the bub into the location. In case you would like to have a less fussy bub, you can try shooting between 5 to 14 days, as that is considered to be the best time to photograph your newborn. But with Ayaansh, I actually did the photo shoot in 1 month and I was pretty happy with the results because he was a little more awake. He was looking into the camera and all his expressions were as beautiful. So do not fret too much if you were not able to do that within 14 days as recommended. First, the milk bath photo shoot. I planned to do this milk bath photo shoot on his 2nd-month birthday basically because of 2 reasons. One, I didn't want him to grow more and start sitting because I wanted to photograph him in his lying down posture. And second, I did not want to shoot any earlier because I wanted him to get comfortable bathing itself, and wanted us to get comfortable bathing him for a little longer time required for the photo shoot. For the milk bath photo shoot, I used the bathtub in which he usually bathes in, and yes, it does have 2 gray linings to it which I plan to edit later, but they were not quite visible in the close-up shots. What I did was I placed a white cloth in the bathtub below, so that I have to use less water and also that it provides enough cushioning just in case the bub slips a little bit here and there. One great help was this bath support. I usually use this while bathing him in usual life. So it was a great support because I could click few photographs where I was not holding him and I just kept him on the bath support and it worked just fine. First of all, fill the bathtub with water to the height you would want it, and then start adding milk and see the composition by clicking few photographs. I did research a bit about skim milk or powdered milk that you could use, but I used whole milk and it worked really well. Please do use warm water. Make sure the temperature is well checked before you put your bub inside with a bath thermometer. So another advice here is to keep a soft toy or a thing ready to distract your bub. In my entire photo shoot, I was just dancing for Ayaansh to look at me because he loves seeing me, and that is how I could get good photographs out of him. I kept change thing ready, his diaper, his towels, his another change of cloth. The change of cloth I wanted him to shoot while in moose basket. Everything ready. Beforehand itself, I fed him before the photo shoot and then gave him some 10-15 minutes to calm down before placing him in the bath that we usually do. For the flowers, please use real flowers. I did research and found that if you use artificial flowers, they will sink. For if you are using whole flowers, then please keep a bit of the stem with the flower, they will not flip. Or else you can also use the petals around. For my photo shoot, I basically got these flowers from the neighborhood itself. One more tip is that place the flowers after you have placed your baby in the bathtub, because that will give you an opportunity to place the flowers as you would want them to look on the camera, and also they will float longer. I did this moose basket photo shoot for Ayaansh on his 1st-month birthday. Basically, I fell in love with this moose basket by Born with Style even before Ayaansh came, and bought it for $200, which I would not say is a good investment because Ayaansh outgrew it in just 1.5 months. But then it was worth for me because it was so beautiful seeing him sleeping there. So for his first photo shoot, I wanted to capture him sleeping in the basket because they are only little for so long. If you do not have this moose basket, you can also use bucket or props which are easily available on AliExpress and Amazon as well. For decor, if it's a girl, you can use more flowers. For me, with Ayaansh, I used more of stems and grasses and kept it more green than more flowery. Just make sure that everything complements each other. For me, the moose basket was of cream color with wooden stand, so I wanted to keep it more natural and towards an earthy feeling. Keep the background in the prop a bit neutral so that the bub is the main highlight of the photograph, and otherwise just keep it simple, safe, and everything complimentary. If you do plan to change your bub for the photo shoot, keep it to a minimal, or at least space out your photo shoot timing so that they are not overexerted. That's all from my side today. I hope you found the video useful. Do comment how it worked for you guys. Bye.